Namaste, dear friends, and welcome to sunny Egypt. On your way to realization, on your way to falling in love with yourself, you will encounter some old stories, you will encounter many wounds, many perspectives, many belief systems, but also many needs. And one of the biggest, well, it's actually a whole topic, but I would say that one of the biggest is the need in relationships, the need for attention, the need for affection, the need to be seen, the need to be loved, the need to be caressed, the need to be held, the need to be hugged, all these needs. And don't get me wrong, they are amazing experiences, but when it's a need, then it's feeding something, it's feeding a hole, it's feeding a wound, it's feeding something that needs energy. It's not all from the joy of the heart, it's not all from love. And unfortunately, well, actually fortunately, you will have to encounter it, you will have to let it go, you will have to understand that it is time for something else. It is time for a new type of love. It's time for a new type of fulfillment. And it's all within you. Of course, after addressing these wounds, the way you feel, the way you interact, the way you connect, the way you see things is very different. It's very interesting because the hugs are not because of the need anymore, or at least they're not, the need is not part of the whole experience anymore. So the hug is out of fulfillment, sharing a moment with another being or with yourself, of course. The caress, it might come from you, it might come from someone else, or you might share it with someone else, but it doesn't feed that need anymore. So it is a very different experience. It can be translated to anything and everything. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, the need of being seen, how about there's no more need for that? There's no more need to be acknowledged from the outside. But when it comes, it's appreciated, but it doesn't feed. I'm trying to put into words, but feel into this. When you're not searching for it anymore, when you're not desiring it anymore, when you don't need it anymore, when it comes, it's like a bouquet of flowers. Expected, unexpected, doesn't matter, but it's a gift. It's not food to feed something within you, but it's a beautiful gift that comes out of joy of life. And of course, like with everything else, it's a little bit easier said than done, because some of these wounds are so deep. Some of these stories have been lived again and again and again throughout many lifetimes, and maybe even in this lifetime. So addressing these, taking responsibility and understanding that if it's not coming, especially when you need it, if you get upset that it's not there when you want it, maybe because you're by yourself, or maybe because you are with a partner and they are not as you need them to be, they are not as you wish them to be. Dear friends, I invite you to go beyond this. I invite you to understand that you created this for a reason. You created this so that you can be free of these needs, that you can be free of all these stories and step into a new type of love, a new type of being, a new type of understanding and connecting with things. If you choose to dare dare to go beyond, dare to do things differently, dare to love yourself, to give yourself what you need, create a safe space. Create a safe space in which all these past stories can finally dissolve and come back home. Dissolve from your body, dissolve from your mind, dissolve from your heart, and come back home to the soul so that you can experience life in a very new way, with a big smile in your heart and a big smile on your face. A new way of living, a new way of interacting, a new way of feeling. Because the bricks are not false bricks anymore. The bricks of your foundation are not false anymore. The bricks of who you are not made out of wounds and needs and past stories. They're not made out of an imbalanced past, but actually they come in a totally new way. They're not even bricks anymore, because you don't need that. It's a new way of living life. And it's waiting for you, of course. It's waiting for you to jump. It's waiting for you to take responsibility and let everything go, so that you can come home, so that you can become home, so that you can fall in love with yourself, but in a new way. Then this new way can only be experienced when you're brave enough, when you are crazy enough, when you are choosing from all your heart to jump. It's all up to you. It has always been and it will always be. But imagine a new life, and it's waiting for you. Namaste, dear friend.